And we were wondering,
are you free for coffee?
Welcome, welcome.
Guys.
Newsflash. Ben Affleck is not Prince Charming.
At all.
At all, y'all.
Girl.
So it's official. You know, we were holding out hope that maybe they could reconcile or work through their differences. But Jennifer filed for divorce from Ben Affleck. And some things are coming out
to the light.
Like her friends are saying that he's moody and prone to negativity and darkness. So
definitely seeing some stuff in terms of just, I want to say this. It's probably resurfacing. It might have just been harder in the past to kind of direct the trajectory of the story, because we're seeing things from the past where he is not looking kind at all. No. I mean, and some of them is not that he's not looking kind. Some of them is you acting a fair ass. Like, that's just what it is.
Well, and friends saying, and a lot of you will recognize this in yourself, or maybe some of your friends, where if you have a difficult spouse, women tend to do. I have not seen men do this, although it's possible.
Usually, if there's an alcoholic situation, men will do it.
But women tend to treat the man like a child, and not just alcoholics, kind of like TJ and Amy
TJ
too.
Holmes.
When you're moody and you feeling some kind of way, they do everything.
They walk on eggshells. They coddle them.
And they'll tell the kids, be quiet, don't make noise, don't mess up the house, don't set him off.
Make sure you have this water.
And in abusive situations,
yes,
that's very common. But also with these men that are emotionally abusive, they come in, they kick the dog, but you're the dog. Just moody and sometimes. So she was doing that. She'd make sure everything was okay. The house was a certain way. Oh, he likes this. He doesn't like this. Just, they said she treated him more like a child, just making sure everything was working. So, just really being responsible for his happiness. Like, I'm going to make everything okay so you can be happy. Big red flag.
Which, don't this go back to Jennifer? When him and Jennifer Garner were together. And she had that look. She had taken him to rehab for the how manyth time. And her face was, I'm so fucking sick
I don't
of this.
give a zero fucks. I got zero fucks to give. That's really what you want.
Same thing.
But I'm going to take you because you're my baby daddy. So you got to go. But I am over it.
I think one of the pictures,
she had the same clothes in 2 days. Like, she didn't even get, like, I didn't even go run through no water to take you.
Let me take your bitch back.
Get in this car and let me take you where you got to go.
But that speaks to it, because you have people who kind of find that more on their own. But I'm just thinking, like, there's a lot of parenting. This is a common,
which is not a good thing.
It's not sexy, y'all.
And then there's a video that surfaced where, y'all, he was really in her face.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just yelling and, that very aggressive
with that mirth and vile
face getting and she was really playing it off and kind of looking ahead and smiling.
Which tells you she's used to him acting that way.
Acting a fool. And then they drove away and she appeared to be in tears.
Oh yeah, because she had to hold it together.
So now, Ben, we want to whoop your ass. That's what we do. We mad at you.
Walk your ass through the streets.
Because the only reason we liked you
this video out
is with JLo. That's the only reason. And they said he had total control of that. Total creative control. And you know what?
Because it paints him as the good guy.
He's a good actor.
Yes.
He is a good actor, because you had us believe in it. You had us believe. Now, JLo, baby, we love you. We love you. But you play yourself.
Yeah, she does.
She does. She plays the same kind of character. She plays the same role, yeah.
She's very
sweet, perky, all the things. And I think that's probably pretty close to who she is. Now, Ben has played a lot of varied things and some very dark characters.
And now we see the versatility of your ability.
Well, he can do it, baby. He can do it.
Writing letters and shit. Don't you email nobody else. And I mean that.
Yeah.
Because you're the problem.
Right. And then the sad thing is, that she made him look good.
But you know,
you would do anything
but that's what we do
to keep the lie going that he's a great guy, that he's romantic, that he's, and I'm not saying he hasn't been those things, but you pump up the good things and you tap down the bad.
Thing. Some of it, number one, is it feeds our own romanticizing. So we have to keep it going for yourself.
Yeah, because you want it to be your fairy tale.
Yeah, that's your fairy tale, and you're invested in it.
You want it to be right.
And then the other thing is, and y'all, just tune out if you don't believe this, but one, if there's anything in the Bible I believe, and I believe all of it, but I'm going to tell you, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. You found a wife. This woman is hanging out with your kids, putting some of her little Puerto Rican gravy on them and jazzing them up and taking them shopping.
Wonder Bread ass.
That's what it is.
And I don't talk about nobody's kids. They precious. I know they are, but they're white bread. They're white bread. And they can't help it. Their mom and daddy white bread.
Doing stuff with them, all the jazz. She's bringing the blessing to your life. That's what it is.
And making it work. Getting along with your ex.
Listen.
We co-parenting these kids. We're going to do. And then they were saying he was feeling some kind of way.
Oh, yeah, because the kids
not about that, because she's very demonstrative and, just showers people in her life with love. Mm-hmm. And you saw, I'm sure y'all did, when they were broken up, she hadn't filed yet, but she was in the Hamptons. She had the oldest daughter with her. She took the little boy shopping. Mm-hmm. I mean, she did some one-on-one things with them, as moms do. So it's kind of our situation, Brady Bunch thing. And God love her that she can do that.
And even that she can make the separation
from
the raggedy that you're doing and still be good to your kids, that's a testament to her character.
Because I'd cut all of y'all off. That whole loaf of white bread would have been gone.
Lisa is as Scorpio as they come, and she's not playing.
That whole loaf of white bread would have been just done.
Y'all, let me tell y'all. Because now it's a year, and that feels insane. It's a year. Holy cow. It's Labor Day week. So it is a year since I have been separated and divorced. When I tell y'all, Lisa actually get along with my ex-husband, or used to. She cut this man off for 11 whole months. He just is recently coming back into speaking graces. Lisa's
I got
Scorpio.
The gift of goodbye. You understand? I got the gift of goodbye. I don't mind.
So when I tell you she cut some kids loose.
I'm quick. PDQ.
I'm laughing.
God love you, precious, but bye.
I be annoying Lisa. I'm like, well, I should send them a text. I should give them some closure. She was like, what? No. The closure was that whatever incident.
Goodbye. I mean it. I got the gift of
you
goodbye.
Really do. So when you said you cut them all off,
the whole loaf,
the kids would have texted Lisa. She'd be like, "Who's this?" Have his number saved.
No, I know. I might not have with the kids because I know you get close to children, and because I remember getting close to some of my kids' boyfriends and girlfriends, and I remember my friend told me. Because my oldest daughter broke up with one, and she said, "You got to break up with it too." And I was like, "I think so."
Damn,
you get attached to them, so I do understand that, and it's not their fault. So
it's not at all.
I'm teasing,
but just the fact that he's upset, the reality is he's an actor, and I'm gonna tell you this, and if this ever makes it to JLo, baby, just listen to this part. Get you a non-actor, because we've talked about this a lot in private.
Anybody. Even anybody in the public eye, because
A-Rod,
none of that. Don't get anybody that anybody knows.
Or get you an investment banker or hedge fund person,
a physician, a lawyer, somebody that's good in their field.
Yeah, they can hold their own.
That can look good in a suit and take you where you need to go, and just minds they black ass business.
Yes,
and lets you do your thing.
Yes. Because the thing about getting with other people who they are vying for the attention of the public eye is that now it's a competition. Even if you don't want it to be.
Right.
Now, that's why Freddie Prinze Jr. and Sarah Michelle Gellar, their rule is if one of us is acting, the other one is not.
Well, and we haven't seen him in a minute.
No, he's in something just recently.
Yeah, but not, she was more active.
Yes, she was but that was their rule, and I think that works.
Right. if you're willing to do that.
If you're willing to say no to whatever pops up.
And we don't know this.
Girl.
But it felt like Tia and
Corey Hart. Yeah.
And there was a video with that too.
Oh, yeah.
Where he was
and
really
y'all, I had his back.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Looking like she kind of interrupted him.
Yes.
And so,
and she cowered.
We have, as much as we interrupt each other, we'd have somebody going upside our head all the
damn time.
Because he looked at her with this
like, bitch, if you don't sit your
hell. And she looked afraid. She cowered back. So
Dallas. This was after we saw him play Dallas, and I was like, "Oh Jesus!"
Yes, is that him?
So
y'all
I just don't think it's a good match.
No, and Ben, I ain't spending a dime to see your ass. I'm not doing nothing. I was giving you all kinds of street cred.
Now, Lisa was your advocate. Yeah.
Just because of Jen, Ben, because you on your own with your white bread ciabatta. I ain't down for that. It's just that Puerto Rican gravy on your white bread that's good. The rest of it, no.
Yeah. And I just think you're the problem because you've had both sides. You've had the spicy and you've had the plain. Yeah. And it didn't work with neither one of them. Because he was really bad to Jennifer Garner too, laying up, won't sleep, sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, I just was so unhappy. I was so unhappy, talking crazy. Lord Jesus, and don't get nobody else. Now we talked about Jen. I'm telling you, Ben,
really,
go somewhere and sit down, and stop this. Sometime you can turn it on when you want to.
Yes,
you and TJ, we ain't down for that.
None of that.
Be who the fuck you are. If you can clean it up
at work,
get on get on Jimmy Fallon and whoever the hell you can skin and grin and laugh and whatever.
Yep.
Do it at home.
That's it.
Clean it up at home. I am just not about that.
Yeah. And if you're listening to this and you're in a situation as many of us have been in where we think like, oh, okay, well, you're making all the excuses for them. Ask yourself if they clean it up around certain folks. Do they clean it up at church? Do they clean it up at work? Do they clean it up in front of, maybe their friend or certain? When people can do that.
And be honest.
Yeah, be honest with yourself.
Be honest.
If they're doing that, what they're doing to you is intentional.
Because I have known a few of them folks.
Oh, girl.
And not near one acts a fool at work or at church or, they get in a group. Mm-hmm. They are fine. Mm-hmm. They are just fine.
Which means it's a choice.
They get home to you.
And kick the damn dog.
Yes. That's a problem.
That's what it is.
It's abuse.
It is abuse.
It's abuse. Now, they might not be going upside your head, but it's emotional abuse. Well, and a lot of times that's tied to, verbal abuse, financial abuse. There's some stuff they're doing. So if you're in that problem, get some help. And you're really not the problem. You're not the issue.
No. They know exactly what the hell they're doing.
And snip, Ben, we done. We done with you, baby. I don't know what else you gonna do, but I ain't gonna fool with it. Up next, simple meditative affirmations at work. But first, a message from our sponsor.
During hard times, it can get really difficult if you don't have anyone to talk to. Being alone with your thoughts can be an isolating feeling that can allow negativity to consume you.
This is why we are sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to.
There is a broad range of expertise in BetterHelp's 20,000 plus therapist network that gives you access to help that may not be available in your area. You just fill out a questionnaire to help assess your specific needs, and then you get matched with the therapist in under 48 hours.
Then you schedule secure video and phone sessions. Plus, you can exchange unlimited messages, and everything you share is completely confidential. You can request a new therapist at no additional charge anytime.
Join the 2 million plus people who have taken charge of their mental health with an experienced BetterHelp therapist. So many people use BetterHelp that they are currently recruiting additional therapists in all 50 states.
Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/free-for-coffee. That's betterhelp.com/free-for-coffee.
I'm getting a little concerned about these quotes.
Are you?
Mine was also timely again.
Okay.
Better is coming.
Yes, Jen. we do love you.
Yeah.
And I love her heart. She doesn't give up. You know, so many people would be jaded.
Bitter
like,
and
I'm
everything.
not, you know, but she's just not giving up. But y'all, just one more thing. And you know, did you read what was in the wedding band that he not going anywhere? But he did, didn't he?
Y'all know what? I'm just gonna say it. You know, because we have a certain dynamic. We have an age gap. We have a socioeconomic gap. I'm gonna be the friend from the hood. You know, every time a dude tell you how good he is in bed, it's terrible. It's the same. Not going anywhere. That's the same as I'm about to put it down, and you're not. It's the equivalent. It's almost like if you have to make that.
And yet here we are.
And I mean, and really,
they went somewhere.
They only made it 2 years because she waited till the anniversary.
Right.
They've been separated it's been a minute now.
Yeah.
And so it's like something about that proclamation just speaks to, and you never meant it.
Right.
And you never meant it.
We done, Ben.
Ben done. Raggedy.
Okay, mine is I am courageous in the pursuit of my dreams.
Ooh, I like that. I am courageous in the pursuit of my dreams. I like that. Okay, yeah. No, that's kind of a JLo. JLo, you be courageous in your pursuit of love.
We love you.
But listen to your friends now, because we have them for a reason.
Right. And the friends were the ones that were concerned.
They were. Yes.
She was treating him like a child and trying to clean everything up.
And just realizing you can't do this forever,
he was
baby.
Moody and dark and all the things. So I guess they had seen that. And you know, them kind of folks, you do see it.
Oh, you do.
The friends see it.
Oh, yeah. They can't hold it forever.
Yeah.
Raggedy.
Yeah.
Okay, loves. Thank you for pulling up a chair and joining us for coffee. Please subscribe to Are You Free for Coffee podcast wherever you are listening. We hope that you enjoyed today's episode and find joy in the little things. Until next time.